Donald Trump has officially signed off funding for a US Space Force.It is the first new military service to be implemented in 70 years and was unveiled on Friday after the president signed the $738 billion, £567 billion, annual US military budget. It will fall under the U.S. Air Force domain and will receive an initial $40 million of funding for its first year. Read more. Donald Trump to face Senate trial after impeachment. Trump said space was the world's newest warfighting domain. Amid grave threats to our national security, American superiority in space is absolutely vital, he said. We're leading, but we're not leading by enough, but very shortly we'll be leading by a lot. The Space Force will help us deter aggression and control the ultimate high ground, he added. While no troops will be sent into space, the U.S. assets, such as hundreds of satellites, will be protected. It comes as a result of improvements seen in China and Russia's space advancements. Vice-President Mike Pence has previously said both nations had airborne lasers and anti-satellite missiles that the U.S. needed to counter. The space environment has fundamentally changed in the last generation, he said. What was once peaceful and uncontested is now crowded and adversarial. Space Force will continue the work of existing U.S. Space Command, SpaceCom, which was created in August, with Air Force General J. Raymond remaining in charge. Read more. U.S. diplomat's wife Anne Sacoolas charged over death of Harry DunnThe. The force will employ around 16,000 people. Russian President Vladimir Putin has already called the U.S. expansion into space a threat to Russian interests that would require a response. The U.S. military political leadership openly considers space as a military theater and plans to conduct operations there, Putin said. For more on this story, visit the news article link.